down now to kick it away after the touchdown. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. They threw an interception the first time they had the football, wound up leading to a touchdown the other way. How do you approach drive number 2?
Going back to your game plan coming in, everyone has matchups that they like better than others, where they think they have an advantage. Dial up some of those plays. Try and go to those spots and get your offense moving.
And he gets us to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. That'll go as a pickup of 32 on the catch and run.
Well, partner, I'm not sure how this drive's going to end, but how about the way they flip field position there? A nice attacking play that picked up a heck of a chunk of yardage.
So the big play gets him across midfield now for 1st and 10. Swift going to try up the middle. 5 yards is the tally on 1st down. That brings up 2nd and 5. Well, this defense for the Rams very strong in that victory a week ago.
And every defensive team that we talk to, they spend a lot of time talking about creating turnovers. And anytime you get 2 or more in a game, you've had a really good performance. They exceeded that number in a huge way. They got the football back 4 times in the win.
From the 38 now, here's 2nd and 5. Once again, it's Swift. And that one opened up for him well as he'll take this down to the 26-yard line. 11 yards there, 1st down. Here's Hurts to throw. He's going to get that to Swift underneath. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. 17 more yards on that one as they keep the drive rolling.
Well, this is a defense that's definitely on their heels now because they gave up the running play for good yardage 1 play ago. Now the pass here sets this offense up 1st and goal. They're going to have to dig in strong now because they've been in retreat so far on this drive. This offense on the march.
And a short pickup there down to about the 9. It's a gain of a yard, and it'll set up 2nd and goal.
The yards may start getting a little tougher to come by down here near the goal line. That's good work defensively there on 1st down, holding them to a short gain.
Yeah.
And the ball situated at the 9, 2nd and goal. One more time with Swift. And he's going to pull his way down to about the 1-yard line. A nice run there, 8 yards, moves him much closer to the goal line now for 3rd down. So now things get interesting on 3rd and goal from the 1.
This almost becomes a Darwinian call, doesn't it? Almost survival of the fittest here. I know we can go all cliche. I'll go ahead and do it. Who wants it more here? Who has a better leverage at the line of scrimmage? Let's go and see what happens.
That winds up being a 4-yard loss and leads to 4th down. Now Jake Elliott for the field goal try. This a fairly straightforward 22-yard short attempt. The kick by Elliott is good. So a long drive gets him down inside the 5, but ultimately they settle for just the field goal.
And I have to think that if maybe they were a yard closer, that would have made their decision tougher, and I think they likely would have gone for it. But in this situation, they just decided to take the 3, and I think it was a smart move.
And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30. The Los Angeles offense set to begin their next drive. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out. Looking to repeat that. Charles' defense, they were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
Call it a gain of 4 there,
That's
so it
Stetson
sets up a
Bennett.
big play here, 3rd and a yard. But you look at this defense, and they've been excellent against the pass, the number 6 unit in the NFL.
And while teams don't like to talk about it, they're pretty proud of their rankings. But this
No.
ranking's going to be put
He's
to
not
the
even
test
playing
today
now.
because they're going up against a top 5 passing
Fuck
offense
that.
in this one.
And Cook was fighting for it.
The Rams let him go because he has personal problems.
They'll go for it. Here's Bennett.
More important in football.
By his big tight end. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. They only needed a few
Yeah, they
inches
drafted
to
him, but he
stop
didn't
some
play at all.
anxious moments there, but they do convert on 4th. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. From the shotgun, here's Bennett. It's complete to Cook. And he'll cross over out of bounds right at the 25. Another strong gain on the last 2 plays. They've moved it a combined 33 yards. Bennett now off play action. Throwing quickly there.
That's his problem right there.
And the Rams at 3-1 here through their first 4
Easy
games.
play
And
and
they're
just
hitting their stride of late. Winners of 3 of their last 4.
And I thought that they played pretty well last week. Their execution, their discipline, their resilience, all on display in that victory.
Back to the air yet again. Bennett. And he's got it. And they will eventually get him down, but he's inside the 5 all the way to the 3. A well-executed 22-yard gain.
Amazing how Jefferson makes first downs like that look routine, isn't it? He's off to the greatest start by a receiver in NFL history. Set records for most catches and yards in a player's first 3 seasons and led the league in both last year.
And Bennett will look to throw. Under pressure, down he goes. Sacked at the 10. Give that sack to Nakobe Dean.
That I'm struggling to understand a little bit. That close to the
Just the
goal
play I
line,
had
first
picked.
down, run the football. If you want to throw it, throw some play action on 2nd down.
On the move to his left. And he's able to get this down to the 5-yard line before he's out of bounds. He'll end up getting 5 out of that, but now they're looking at 3rd down.
I did like his decision-making there to make sure they picked up something instead of forcing a throw. Now they've got more manageable play coming up to try and pick up the 1st down. And don't rule out the possibility that he just keeps it and runs again.
And this is caught. He's got it. Touchdown, LA. George Pickens. He scored on the ground and through the air as his guys are able to extend their lead. Extra point attempt to come here. And this one's right through to make it a 14-3 ball game. Brown now to kick it away after the touchdown. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully. They'll start on the ground with Swift. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26.
yeah.
After one, a 14-3 ball game. The last play got just a yard. Here's 2nd and 9 from the 26. They go play action with Hurts. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Watkins. So the completion results there in 9 yards. And they'll be faced with a 3rd and inches. They'll try and run here with Swift. And he will have a first down here at about
No,
the
it was
40.
plenty. It goes plenty again for the last 3 weeks.
Third downs in the top 5 in the NFL. It's all a mindset, and I'm guarantee you,
Yeah.
it started in the offseason. Third down's important to them. They find a way to pick them up at a very good clip.
And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. 48 yards rushing for him now on what was his 10th carry of the ball game. Consecutive plays now, that offensive line has really created a lot of space.
And we've seen the confidence rise.
Yeah, I don't need him.
It borders
I'm
on
not even signing him,
That's
so.
that good arrogance, believing you can run the football whenever you get good and ready.
Hurts. That's caught by the big tight end, Dallas Goedert. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. 12 more yards there and another first down.
And what a nice example there of a tight end doing exactly what he needs to do. How about how he worked his way to the outside, made sure he secured the catch, and then anything after that, we count that as a bonus. And indeed, he gets enough for the first down.
Now here's a pass on first down that's knocked away and incomplete.
Nice progress down the field, was halted by that incompletion. They could try for some safe yards here to get things moving again, or keep throwing it and pushing it downfield to try and pick up bigger yardage.
Breaks a tackle. He's got room at the 30. And finally marked down at the 23. A gain of 13. It's a first down.
And this has been a nice answer to the touchdown drive against them a few minutes ago because they've come out and reestablished the tempo. A nice throw there, and they're putting together a very strong drive as a response.
And a short gain here down to the 22. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
No doubt about it. A really nice job there by the defense, not allowing him to get to the perimeter. But that means your defensive ends, your outside linebackers, the guys that you pay big money to sack the quarterback, they also have to have interest in the running game as well.
Oh my God, Fuller, dude.
Point of attack and not giving ground. Anytime the ball's thrown in the middle of the field, it's popped up in the air, I expect someone to catch. Doesn't matter whether it's offense or defense, because there's usually a great amount of bodies in that part of the field. In this case, no one came up with it.
After an incomplete pass on 2nd down, that'll leave him trying to convert on 3rd and 9. Escaping the pressure right. Finds the open target, Arnold. And he will be knocked down hard, but he will have
fuck, I keep double clicking this.
What a methodical drive this is turning out to be. That time 9 yards, and the sticks move again. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Back to the running game with Swift. And he'll be taken down at the 2-yard line. It's a good gain of 11. Sets him up 1st and goal. We often give credit to the O-line there. 2 tight end formation. Those tight ends block pretty well also.
Yeah, and that's one of the most dynamic positions in football.
And he will take this one in for a touchdown. DeAndre Swift, his 6th touchdown of the season. And the Huskies have got it back to within a score. Some good running there at the end of the drive. He had the burst that set up the 1st and goal, and then one play later, he's in the end zone.
Brandon, what I liked about that sequence is, I'm not sure who made the play call, but they understood the situation, understood the momentum. A nice hard-charging run, give it right back to him, and let him cap things off.
Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. And this will not be returned. It'll come out to the 25. And play is stopped here. Timeout. It's the defense calling the timeout here. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this 2nd quarter. On 1st and 10, Bennett. Oh, he was hit as he threw it there, and that one winds up incomplete.
That certainly appeared to be a play call where they were just trying to make 2nd down, 2nd and short. I think they thought the coverage was off a little bit more than it was. Nice job there pressing up on it and forcing the incompletion.
And from the 25, they work this to the 29, a gain of 4.
That second down play call was not to pick up the first down. It was to accomplish what they did to get them into a manageable third down because they had incompletion on first down, so they were behind the sticks, so to speak. They needed to make up some ground, and they did.
Off play action. Here's Bennett. Buying time to his left. And he's taken down, trying to do a little too much, getting outside of the pocket, and it results in a sack. Josh Sweat rushing in and bringing him down to the ground.
I knew I should just ran the ball. I would have got the first down.
On is Ethan Evans to punt for the Rams. Back deep, Greg Ward. Fielded at the 33. 42-yard punt, 6 on the return. And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. And they'll just simply be looking to build off the confidence of the last time out where they scored a touchdown.
And confidence is powerful, isn't it? When you scored once, you feel like you can go back out there and get it done again. Doesn't matter what the defense throws at them. They feel like they're in a groove right now, and they want to get out there and show it.
Yeah, hoping to stay in that groove here this go-around. Right back to Swift again on second down. And he'll pick up about 3 there, up to the 43. Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
This offense so far on third down, they've been okay. 2 for 3 thus far. This will be 3rd and 6. And that's out to the flat for Swift. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. Nice third down conversion and even 20 yards.
Well, he was a busy man out of the backfield a week ago. They got him the ball early and often. I have no doubt in my mind that he'll be a big part of the game plan here as well.
On 1st and 10, it's Swift. Gets past one man, and they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. 88 yards rushing for him so far as his terrific season continues here.
Well, partner, I have to say they caught him in the right defense there. Nickel set, 5th defensive back on the field, and they love to run against that because now you typically get a bigger blocker on a smaller defender.
Yeah, because those DBs like you, they want the interception. They're not as worried about the running foot. And he'll take it into the end zone for a touchdown. DeAndre Swift with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half. And his guys have taken the lead. Elliott now to add the extra point. It's good, and they'll take a 17-14 lead.
Yeah.
Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. And no thought to bring this one out. He'll just go down to a knee, and he'll take over at the 25. Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. As we eke closer and closer to intermission, Charles, remember last time out they punted. They would love to get points here, especially if this is going to be their final possession of the first half.
Yeah, and this is what close games feel like because the pressure is on both sides, but sometimes the pressure is a little bit higher on the team with the slight edge because they're trying to hold on to that, trying to increase it. Let's see how this one continues.
Bennett looking to throw. To Jefferson on the slant. And he gets this one to midfield before he's brought down. 16 yards is the pickup there and a first down for L.A. Off the play fake, it's Bennett. He's got this to Pickens. And he is out of bounds, but not
George Pickens. And Speroni.
Talk about a big first half. Already has has the 2 touchdowns.
Tutu Atwell.
Receiving total there, picking up the first down.
He's coming off the line so fast. I think he's intimidating the defensive backs with his explosiveness, and he's chipping away at their confidence.
First down, here's the run with Cook. And he's able to motor his way down to the 16-yard line. 11 more yards that go around, a first down as well. Again, it's Cook. And this time they were ready for him as they'll stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Calling no gain on the play, and it'll be second down. Looked like he was trying to bounce it outside, but no success.
Yeah, sometimes you got to just figure out where you're going to go, and sometimes you just have to take it to another spot. In trying to get it outside, the defensive pursuit was there and just ran him down.
The Rams going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts as they stop it here with just under 40 ticks to go in this first half.
Defensively, we always know that he is tough in run support, and I think the way that he gets there is he understands what an offense is going to do before the ball's even snapped. A great job of scouting prior to the game, then reading, reacting, and taking the right path to the ball carrier.
Now the Rams will signal for a timeout, their second, as the clock will stop with 34 seconds to go before halftime. Instead of throwing it downfield, Charles, they just tried to dump it underneath there. You like the call?
I do. I think it's a high percentage play because you get the completion, and what you're counting on is your back to use his legs and his elusiveness to make people miss and pick up the first down. In this case, it didn't happen.
So they put together a good little drive there, but ultimately storming out the red zone.
Yeah, I know a lot of people look at it as a little bit of a negative. They didn't get 6 points out of it, right? Didn't get the touchdown. But that's actually okay. They got 3 points, able to give their defense a little bit of rest, let them settle down over there. So all in all, to me,
I don't think they field goals.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. As they will take over here with a little more than 30 seconds remaining. A run on first down, but it's not going to get them much. Maybe a yard, and that's all. Now another timeout called for by the offense as they'll stop it with 25 seconds to go here in half number 1. The last play got just a yard. Here's 2nd and 9 from the 26. Hurts. Eluding the pressure right. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete.
And they're not going to go quietly into this halftime break. They know they're in for a fight, so they're trying to make every possession count. They took the big shot there.
They might have recognized that I went for the ball instead of hitting.
Bird sets up to throw it. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. He's got his first catch here before halftime, and it goes for a first down. Off the play fake, here's Hurts, rolling to his right. What was he thinking there? It's easily intercepted. Picked off by Bryce Hall. But Charles, so close to halftime there, you throw the interception. Not only that, you do give it to them in plus territory as well.
Yeah, they were pushing real hard to try and get something more on the board on their side of the ledger right before the half. Looking at it with 20/20 hindsight, though, might have been better to hand it off a few times, hoping to get something to break instead of putting the ball in the air and, of course, putting the ball in jeopardy.
Bennett, one final shot before the half. He's going to fire one deep over the middle. That's into a crowd and intercepted. And he will be brought down on what will be the final play of this first half. That's it for the first half. 2 more quarters to go. We'll have plenty more to see after the break. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3. And ready to get the party started for the second half. It was an even first half, all tied on the scoreboard. And no fireworks to start the half. This will be a touchback. The LA offense ready to go for their next drive. This offense ready for the first drive of the third quarter. Well, quarters number 1 and 2 entertaining. We saw some good offense points put up, Charles, and all tied on the scoreboard.
And it sets us up for what could be a really fun second half because we've seen both sides score almost at will here in the first half. And now, here in the second half, getting the ball first, you've got to think, hey, we can go out and really run our offense the way we did in the first half. But if I'm a defensive player, all I'm thinking is, can I make a play to really help out my team and break this streak of offense?
And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. A big hitter there, a first down gain of 26 yards. Pretty explosive run on that inside handoff, and when you're a runner of his caliber, you don't need a big crease.
You really don't, but also what we're seeing is an offensive line that's taking charge at the point of attack, aren't we? Not only they're controlling the initial contact, they're actually utilizing what they call the strain, the next 2 to 3 seconds to continue to move people.
Forced out to his left. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
Well, he certainly did a nice job improvising there, extending the play, hoping someone would come open downfield, but they never did.
Here's 2nd and 10. Bennett fakes a handoff, now to throw. That's going to be caught by Pickens. He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20. A first down there on a pickup at 25. He's certainly been a huge factor in this when he's got the 2 touchdowns to his credit. Now they look to him again. He picks up the first.
Yeah, I can hear everyone saying, well, why don't you cover him? Double him, triple him, do what you have to do. But sometimes they get locked into such a groove and such a connection, it doesn't matter how many guys are in his area.
He certainly looks to be in that groove right now. Oh, fine work there as he gets this thing down to the 11-yard line. 71 yards for him on the ground now as he has been terrific here this afternoon. Now a 1st and 10 at the 11. Slot man moves right. Now they'll fake the jet sweep here and throw off play action. They'll roll him out right. And that'll be incomplete. We do have a penalty flag down.
No legal touching. He didn't even go out of bounds, but okay. And it, yeah, because nothing was gained on the play.
Okay, so the penalty on the outside.
Because nothing was gained on the play. It would just deduct everything that was gained.
Now is 2nd
Yeah,
and
no.
10.
That's why I said 0 yards.
Cook following the penalty. And he'll find his way down inside the 10 to the 9-yard line. 2 runs in a row, but only 2 yards to show for it. And not much on that run, Charles.
No, that's exactly the way to execute a run blitz there. They guessed correctly that they would move the ball on the ground, honed in on it, and stopped them. Mark that down for a win in the defense's column.
Throwing here on 3rd, Bennett. Flush to his right. That's incomplete, but
Legal touching again.
Down, so hang on.
Dude standing, he's just standing there in the end zone. How's it legal touching?
So illegal touching, Charles. If you set foot out of bounds as a receiver, you can't be the first to touch it.
You nailed it on that one. You've got to be mindful of the sideline.
And this one is right through. So he's been automatic to this point of the season, and he connects on the field goal hole.
And what a luxury it is to have a kicker you can depend upon, partner, because he hasn't missed all year long. Converts on that one as well. And kudos to you. You didn't jinx it.
And this will not be returned. It's a touchback, and they'll begin at the 25. They'll start on the ground here on 1st down. And he'll be out of bounds right at the 40. 15 yards is the pickup there, and the drive starting very nicely. First down.
Usually does.
First down, and they go with Swift again. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up.
They went right back to him, but he pretty much had nowhere to go on that play.
Yeah, the previous carry looked pretty good. That one, maybe he was a little tired. I don't know.
Yeah, maybe he should have tapped out and had a second back come in and maybe make that run. Who knows?
And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere. Officially no gain on the play, and they're left with a 3rd and 8. They'll see about converting this 3rd and 8. Throwing is Hurts. Flushed out right. Pass to the sideline and pulled in. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. That his first catch so far. They've held him under wraps, but he's got a first down there.
And there was absolutely zero pressure on the quarterback on that play. 3rd down, and he has all the time in the world to eventually find an open receiver for a first down pickup.
Here's a handoff to Swift running left. And this winds up a pickup of 2, maybe 2.5 to about the 39.
Oh, that's a real nice job there by the defensive front. They just engaged and held their ground. But how about the guy who made the play? We often talk about whether they take a good first step or not. Many times you just don't take any step. Just get your feet moving, get your body going. And then once he made the read, he was able to make the play.
It'll be a gain of 5, but still about 3 yards shy of the first down marker, and now it's 3rd down. Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first. On 3rd down, here comes Swift. And a good-looking run there as he'll take this inside the 20 and down to the 18-yard line. 145 yards rushing for him now as his sensational afternoon continues. On first down, Hurts. And that's going to be incomplete.
Well, they certainly did a nice job there, picking him up out of the backfield and then running stride for stride with him. That's good coverage, and it led to an incompletion.
On 2nd down, Swift. And the Rams defense gets to him again behind the line of scrimmage. It'll be a loss of a full 3 yards there, and it also brings up 3rd down.
The short field shrinks even more with the type of bodies they brought in on that play. Those extra tight ends, they weren't able to secure their blocks, and that one ended up going backwards.
They'll stay on the ground with Swift. And he's going to come up well short as they rally up to stop him at about the 16. It's a gain of 5 on the play, and it'll bring up a 4th down. Now Jake Elliott for the field goal try. A 33-yarder from the left hash. The kick by Elliott is good, and that's going to tie things at 20. So matching field goals here to begin this 3rd quarter of play, and we are tied again.
And this is how it's been all game long, very much like a boxing match. Each team counter-punching each other, neither gaining a clear advantage.
Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. And last time they got 3 points, but it was a chip shot field goal. And when you go to the sideline after a chip shot field goal, maybe the offense not too happy.
It's a balancing act, isn't it? Because you're exactly right. They're none too pleased that they didn't punch
you said an all-out blitz on that one.
But they also have to remember they did put points on the board.
3 points is 3 points.
And in this league, you take points when you can get them. Not easily done.
Bennett now to throw. Pass caught. It's been sporadic. He's got this almost to the 40 before going out. First target, first catch, and a first down.
But certainly as a fan, you get a little bit nervous when you see him make those kind of throws. But they work on that in practice more than we know. And most of them now know their limits and know what they can get away with.
Oh.
And there's a completion right there.
Fucking shoelace tackle.
To set them up with a 2nd and 3.
Well, no matter how they phrase it, staying on schedule, staying ahead of the sticks, whatever you want to call it, 7 yards on first down, that fits the bill.
Now 2nd and 3. Give to Cook out of the gun. He'll be taken down.
I love my power backs. I don't know why I signed him.
So where'd all that running room that he had in the first half
Dalvin
go?
Cook. I just don't know why I signed him. I like my power backs.
At least on this drive.
He has no power whatsoever on him.
Bennett now. He's going to get that to his running back out of the backfield.
I mean, they're trying to balance it out between him and the rookie.
As they're able to get the third down conversion.
They certainly had success throughout this contest, getting him the ball in the passing game, and there he picks up another first
Well, he's not
down.
really a rookie, but
Whatever they saw going into this one, they've been able to capitalize on it, and no adjustment has been made to take it away.
1st and 10. Here's Bennett. It's caught on the right side. Williams. And a nice job to break free of one tackle, but it slowed his momentum somewhat, and he's taken down right
run
after.
out.
So it's a quarter that saw these two teams trade field goals here as we've reached the end of 3 quarters of play. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Second and 6. Bennett now off play action. And seeing nowhere to throw, he chucks this one away from harm. Incomplete. Now it's 3rd down.
Well, as we all know, possessions are crucial in a tie game, and let's face it, I really didn't need to tell you that. You already knew it. So when he sees he's got nothing good going, an excellent decision to just send that one to the sideline.
They'll throw again with Bennett.
That's overthrown.
And this is going to be
All he had to do is throw it hard, and he would have had him.
Safety Terrell Edmonds picks it. And he'll get it all the way down inside the 35-yard line.
That's gonna cost me the game now.
Receptions are created equally, and
All you had to do is throw it straight,
in a tie ball game in the
and he put too much on it.
Brandon, when games are this close, it usually comes down to the team making the fewest mistakes, and that was one of our mantras back at Tennessee. Coach Mills used to say all the time, the team making the fewest mistakes will win. You've got to cut those down to give yourself an opportunity.
I can't even stop your run game, so
gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4.
I don't know what else to do.
Here's Hurts to throw.
Hope to throw it, I guess.
And his throw's going to be incomplete.
Whenever I see a drop like that, I have to kind of take a step back and check myself a little bit. So used to seeing those big guys make big-time spectacular plays that when they drop one, I have to remind myself, we ask a lot out of these guys. Block and catch the football, not easily.
Get out of here. Devontae Swift is not that good. He gonna throw somebody. I'm sorry.
Another carry for their leader and a good one. It's crunch time. They'll need him to continue to be productive in both the run and passing game in order for them to try and snatch a victory.
Running game working. They'll stick with it on 1st down. And he'll manage to break a tackle and get this forward for a couple. It'll be 2nd down.
He's not that good to throw people. Say that.
I love that description because diagnosed is perfect on that one. Read his keys, made the play, and he couldn't even get going moving the football.
A 2nd down pass play there, but it's incomplete.
This is certainly a team that has proven it likes to target its backs through the air and defensively. They were aware of that.
Deer left.
Certainly were prepared on that throw.
I heard you say hold on, dear, and then he left.
Number 7 for 9 thus far. This is 3rd and 8. They'll run right here with Swift.
Yeah, it's touchdown. Because one guy blocks 2 people.
DeAndre Swift, his 3rd touchdown of the game, his 8th on the year. And the Huskies have broken this deadlock and have taken the lead here in the 4th. Elliott good on the extra point, and they will take a 7-point
Have to hope for a miracle now.
Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. And here comes a return from the middle of the end zone. And he's able to get this across the 20, but not by much, as he's marked down officially at the 21.
I gotta do something other than just nail the ball down.
The Los Angeles offense
Now all of a sudden my screen's gonna go all over the place.
And now after the touchdown a moment ago, they work from behind in a 7-point game in this fourth quarter. Plenty of time on the clock. Bennett. Got an open man. It's Pickens. And they work this well upfield across the 45. Tell you what, he's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. That throw, no different.
Yeah, a lot of people would call it a gutsy type of a throw. I think he looks at it as, I can do it, so it's not that big of a deal to me, and I'm going to keep firing.
Yep. And now
He's down. Oh, he picked it up.
fortunately, he's able to recover his own fumble, or that could have been trouble. I'll call it luck or skill, whatever the case is. They're feeling good about just keeping the football there.
Yeah, the biggest thing that they're calling it now, our ball. They don't care if it was luck or skill. Boy, the panic that jumps up in your chest when that ball's on the ground, whether you get it or your teammate gets it, just as long as you maintain possession, that's all you're looking for.
Now Bennett on a bootleg. Steps away. And that's going to be incomplete.
Well, I think we were both wondering if we were going to see them try and push it deep downfield, facing a one-possession deficit late, and they certainly didn't disappoint. They gave it an effort.
Second and 10. Off play action. Here's Bennett sliding out of the pocket.
Why? I stopped running, dude.
Is incomplete.
Understand he's just down one possession, trying to make something happen by extending the play. But the
I
coverage
stopped
down
running.
there was
He should have stayed
excellent.
still.
He escaped and bought some time, but that one goes incomplete.
Probably not. He's still a 67 overall.
So back-to-back incompletions.
Come
and that has
on,
him
dude.
staring at a
Just
3rd
one
and 10.
play and it's fucking gonna go all over the place.
Bennett.
That's pass interference.
And that is incomplete.
I think it's safe to say that he's made some questionable decisions out there so far. Forced some throws into tight coverage. He's already been picked off in this game. 4th down now, but he was fortunate on that one, not to have another turnover on his ledger.
And this is good from 57 yards out. That was bring him back within 4. So an interesting call there to take the 3, and I guess they're thinking that their hands were tied, but, you know, 4th quarter, that field goal might not help them that much in the end.
Yeah, eventually they're going to need the touchdown. The thinking must have been they didn't feel confident about picking it up there, hoping maybe on defense they can get better field position, get a
I don't know what to
turnover,
do. You're just
get
killing me on the run.
and then they'll have a chance to attack the end zone.
The offense now at the line.
I can bring all blitz and it doesn't work.
They have the lead, obviously, late in the game. I guess the good news for them is if for some reason they would make a mistake, a field goal does the opposition no good.
Everyone loves to have a little bit of a cushion, and that helps you immeasurably. But the bottom line is, do all the things that you're taught in order to close out the game. Don't even let that become an issue.
Yeah, but still a one-possession game. This one not fully over yet. Right back to Swift again on 2nd down. And he takes this for 3 to the 29. At this stage of the game, with the score where it is, the key here is stay in bounds, and he did just that. Not by a huge margin, but he stayed in.
And those come up in what we like to call winning edge meetings. The things that you have to do, late game situations, kicking situations, doesn't matter what it is, the things you have to do to win a game, and that comes up in that meeting, then you practice it, they got to be happy to see it executed, being able to stay in bounds and work the clock.
They bring their punter out there now. As he's
Couldn't
on
really
the
juke me
punt for
because of the way
first
the
time
angle
this
was.
afternoon. You take it right on the 30.
Oh,
It'll be a 40-yard punt, 8 on the return. And the Rams will go on offense here for the 1st and 10.
got timeout. Of course, if that.
Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. Their defense accomplished step one of the mission. They forced the punt. Now they'll look to erase that deficit and take a fourth quarter lead. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave them with a 2nd and 3.
Now that's a run that warms a play caller's heart because you're actually set up to do whatever you want on offense. You can come right back and run essentially the same play because you have momentum, or you can fake that running play and throw something deep over the top, or you now feel like you have an extra down to play with because if you go ahead and just throw it and you don't get it, come back and try and pick it up on 3rd down.
And a strong run that time as he's across midfield and down to 43. It's a gain of 11 and a 1st down L.A. Boy, an effective play there, getting their wideouts involved in the run game.
And what they're always hoping on that type of a play, that they can get to the end of the line and have a chance to turn it upfield as he did there. That means they controlled the blocking and took care of the defensive end or the outside linebacker.
Good job, dude. You run into a tight end. Fucking computers on this fucking game. We're gonna improve blocking on this year. Well, blocking their own people.
That you preach to your safeties. Don't let anyone get behind you. You're the last line of defense. But he didn't let the play come to him. He went to the play. How about that read and recognition and finishing off that one behind the line of scrimmage?
So the 1st down run lost a couple. Now they come up 2nd and 12. And Bennett will look to throw.
Dude, could you ran? I didn't hold it to fucking run.
Sacked back at the 46. He'll wind up losing a full 9 yards here on the sack. Now it's 3rd down.
See, he ran out of there. I didn't do that shit.
A big play needed, no doubt.
Jesus Christ.
3rd and long. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Oh, going for Jefferson downfield. On a huge
again.
Mistake late, it's intercepted. Picked up by James Bradbury. That's an experienced DB picking off a rookie, and you know sometimes those experienced DBs, they love going against the young pups,
fucking.
don't they?
And I go back to the offseason.
I'm tired of fucking being the Rams right now.
Hey, when you play younger quarterbacks, what's it like for you? And he says it's like being a boxer. I give him a lot of different angles, a lot of different looks, and a lot of times I just bait the young guy.
And there he baited him right into the interception.
Yeah, it's gone. That's game.
Now look out, DeAndre Swift.
Fucking short play.
All the way in for the touchdown. DeAndre Swift, 97 yards. And the Huskies are closing in on a 4-1 start as they extend their 4th quarter lead. Elliott on for the extra point. And that one pushes the lead up to 11. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. And it'll come out to the 25 as he will not attempt to return. This is 1st and 10.
This is the fucking stupidest thing for stadium things.
Now Bennett.
Who the fucking...
Completes this to Jefferson. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. Clock management definitely critical here if they want to get back in this game.
Absolutely agreed. They have to up the tempo in this case, down a couple of scores. Want to make sure they have a chance to win this ball game.
Bennett.
I'm sorry, whoever that corner is on Justin Jefferson is not as fast as him.
Take him down and the clock will roll.
Especially not off the line.
Dominant defensive performance continued on that play. This poor quarterback, he's not received the protection.
I don't know, I didn't see it, but there's no way.
Off the turf far too often.
He's got Atwell, that's complete. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds.
And time to give some credit to the big fellas, the offensive line, because you've got to have good protection on crossing routes, because you got to give your receiver time to work all the way
There's
across the
Slay,
field.
some not as
That time
fast
able
as
to
Justin
scan the
Jefferson.
field, spot his receiver moving left to right, and make a good, accurate throw.
It's not Darius Slay. Darius Slay's over there. It wasn't Slay.
First and 10, here's Bennett. That's down the field for Jefferson. And he's got it inside the 10.
Yep.
Rams going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with just over a minute to go in the game. Here we go, first and goal. Off the play fake, it's Bennett. This is caught. And he takes this down to about the 2 before going out of bounds. Well, that's now 4 completions in a row. A good bounce back following the interception last drive.
Certainly not letting it affect him, that's for sure. And we all know interceptions are going to happen. So the big trick, don't let it affect you going forward. Most of the good quarterbacks, they just tell the ball boy, get that one out of the rotation, give me a fresh ball, and let's go. He's got his offense moving again.
Cook is into the end zone. Touchdown, LA. Well, they move the ball down the field through the air, Charles, and then finally they get the running game involved, and it works to perfection. Touchdown.
And, partner, I kept waiting for that running game to come into play and actually saved it until the very end. Touchdown goes on his stat sheet, but you and I both know, and he knows as well, his teammates airing it out made this a successful drive.
So still a little work to do here, but they got the much-needed conversion.
So they got that taken care of. Now you'd assume onside kick in order to try and get the ball back again, in order to try and kick at least a tying field goal.
So there is still time, a little over 50 seconds to go, but this becomes a critical onside kick.
I fucked this up.
And this is going to be recovered by the hands.
I did the wrong onside kick.
And that should just about put a camera on this. Fourth quarter, they felt like they needed the football.
There's other ones that you can just bounce it.
And I know we brought analytics into the game, and someone has said here that the data says that when a team's expecting an onside kick, 80% of the time,
Okay.
expecting it, they do actually recover the ball, which is what we saw here.
He's not running. Oh, that's gonna be game.
Anecdotal type of a number, kind of like when the coaches tell us, well, when you score on special teams, 93% of the time you win the game. I'm still waiting to see that number is empirical.
5 points of contact necessary at this stage as they'll run.
Just gonna run it out. There's a 20-second self block.
But I don't think anybody liked that last result.
No, they didn't like the last result at all, but they have to look at
Oh,
it.
they simmed over lining up anymore and the cuddles now.
An occasional loss or an occasional bad play along the way, but all in all, they have to like what they've done.
Well, things started off exciting. This would happen.
MVD. Mm-hmm. Talk to you later. I should have figured he was gonna throw it short and just run the ball on me.